A homeowner in this economy? Well, Skyrim is a fantasy game in many ways, so let's explore the best player home mods of 2025, at least so far. We're starting off today's list with a small, no load screen cabin you'll find on your walk from Helgen to Riverwood, meaning you can essentially access this right at the beginning of the game. This is Helgen Cabin, and the no loading screen part is actually part of the name. This mod is a literal roast to Starfield. To start, you need to find Bro laying on the floor, regretting ever setting foot outside since he was mauled by bandits. You can go ahead and get your revenge by killing every last motherfucker. Actually, I shouldn't swear, we just started this video, so you could kill every last very nice bandit that you stumble across. Thank you, YouTube gods. Please don't demonetize this video. And then you can go back to the cabin and find this hidden knapsack inside the trunk of this dead tree, and the key will be there. The player home is essentially small and cute, but really comes with everything you'd ever need. There's a whole crafting area in the back with a grinding stone, a tanning rack, an anvil, a workbench, a smelter. Yes, somehow the soup counts as a smelter, and even a basket of fruits and some wine to keep your energy levels high. Once you're done crafting, you can take a moment to relax in the built-in hot tub as well. On this dock, you'll have some areas to plant crops and start a completely legal medicine business, of which, of course, Mike the Liar may or may not be a customer of. Inside, the vibe is very nice and cozy. There's an enchanting table, an alchemy table, nice small-time warrior decorations, a picture of a fucking beast. This is the Elder Scroll version of Mr. Beast, by the way. This tiny fireplace has extreme aura, and it's a very nice place to just sit down in between adventures, and when it comes to the view outside, it's truly breathtaking. I have so many things to say about such a small cabin. That mountain is not just a backdrop. You can walk all the way to the top of that mountain. Sometimes I feel like I've come to a point in my YouTube career where I just say random stuff and you guys might or might not get my jokes. I don't even know at this point. Before we go into the next mod, here's something worth checking out. This video is sponsored by Marvel Mystic Mayhem, an original brand new Marvel story coming to you from NetEase Games, the same developers as Marvel Rivals. At its core, Marvel Mystic Mayhem is a free-to-play superhero team-based tactical RPG letting you control classic characters such as Scarlet Witch and my personal favorite, the Hulk. Every character can reach 5-star legendary status, meaning you don't have to abandon your favorites from the start of the game. You will go through levels with a 3-character team, which is very easy to learn but pretty difficult to master since you can have a diverse team and a variety of tactical skill combos. So you will have to strategize your team composition and skill usage to make sure you're min-maxing your way through the levels. As with many games, what captures my attention would be the world and the story, as the game is set during an invasion led by Nightmare, trapping heroes and reality pieces within the dreamscape. As he feeds on their worst of fears, he becomes increasingly more powerful, and it is up to Doctor Strange and Sleepwalker to lead the team and save the day. We've seen previously our Marvel heroes take on Avenger level threats, but have you seen them face their worst of fears? Well, I wonder what Juggernaut is afraid of. Besides his massive shadow, that is, the guy looks invincible. The visual style is probably what caught my attention first, but it looks so good and smooth as it features this awesome comic style and unique character designs. I mean, just look how cool and colorful the cinematic looks. So use my link in the description and in the pinned comment to start your Marvel Mystic Mayhem journey today and get Psylocke as a free hero at launch. Now let's get back to the next player home. Now this next one comes in 2 parts. The Order of Aetherius mod adds a new lore-friendly mage faction and guild hall, the Mystic Refuge, located in the mountains between Whiterun and Iverstead. It consists of a few small buildings on this side of the mountain and features 5 unique followers with custom dialogue, quests, spell vendor services, and a player residence, offering a balanced and immersive magical addition to Skyrim without turning into a follower or artifact warehouse. What I like about this player home mod is the sense of small community that you get. These NPCs are part of a new faction, the Order of Aetherius, a small, lore-friendly mage faction made up of 5 women. That means Nazim supporters like Lincoln are not allowed within 5 miles of this building. Here in the biz, we call that a restraining order. Now the inside of the hall is very cozy as it comes with a main hall with a fireplace centerpiece, all the crafting stations you need, a kitchen because the faction is made up of talented bakers, and even a bathhouse where people take baths fully clothed because yeah. Now if you want to add to that another mod, somewhat of a part 2 that completes it, add Order of Aetherius Scholars Village. This add-on adds a few more buildings on the other side of the mountain, and it is fully cosmetic as all the buildings there are pretty much the same and the NPCs don't seem to like me very much. But overall, I think it's worth adding to the mod list just to enhance that feeling of community that I mentioned earlier. Plus, this one came out in 2025, the other one came out in 2024, so it qualifies for this list just because of this part 2 mod. Now this next one is gonna get a mixed reaction, but I'm all about the more experimental mods, aka borderline Gunnar bait. As you exit the town of Riverwood, following the path, you'll be able to find a broken dinosaur egg with a creepy puppet inside. And as a normal 150 plus IQ individual that you are, you decide to touch it, because you obviously haven't seen movies like Annabelle. And by touching it, like a dumbass Nazim supporter that you are, Ethel, you now enter Kurone's Soul Tomb. This is an alternate dimension hidden tomb that you can, use as a player home. This mod features a lot of interesting characters, albeit not voiced, which is a bit of a shame, but can't really ask for everything. And most of them are, dare I say, anime-like aura farmers. Whether we're talking about the ridiculous locations and positions in which they sit, or their anime long hair, or underage looking vampires who are definitely over 1,000 years old, or even a horny old guy. I mean, if that's enough to turn you off from the mod, fair, but it comes with a really cool looking crystal chandelier which gives it some personality, you know? It also comes with all the crafting stations you can think of. The characters are also very diverse if you're willing to read some JRPG-ish dialogue prompts, and if you don't like them, you can also get rid of them. Bonus points if you close your eyes and imagine it's Monica. I actually had quite some fun exploring this place, and it's why I'm adding it to the list. Also because of the pervy old guy. Jiraiya is one of the best characters in Naruto, hands down. Now I know what you're all thinking. The one thing I'm looking for in a player home is shelter. And I also kinda want it to smell like fish and be very cold. Well, if that description speaks to you, you should get some help. But I got you. This mod adds a luxurious mansion right on the edge of the Windhelm docks. Amazing neighborhood to live in, zero crime, and the neighbors are definitely not marginalized minorities. Let's just say that I wasn't really cut off to be a realtor. Now to gain access to this hut, you'll need to read this note on the doorframe that says to find Captain Lonelygale. And as the Skyrim expert that I am, I definitely did not have to Google who that was because I knew exactly where to find him. We had a quick chat and I managed to buy the hut from him for only 700 gold. I mean, for that price, I couldn't say no. So then I returned after a nice chat with the captain, only to realize that he should have paid me 700 gold just to see the shithole that I'm in. This place is about 50 square feet, 20 if you only count walkable space. It comes with a cooking pit, a table, one singular chest, a bed, I guess, a cupboard, and, well, an oceanside view. Now, while it is very convenient that you have quick access to the chest and a bed and all, this is the perfect place to just sit and think about what you've done. Overall, 8 out of 10. Pretty cool mod. Can you guys believe that I almost did not add this next mod onto the list? As with most of my recent videos, it takes me quite a little bit of time to film them, mostly due to the nice weather of the summer that we're having. Apologies for that. But this mod came out after I finished the original draft for this video, so I'm adding this one while I'm editing. This is Scholar's Retreat version 2, a very nice mountainside house filled with nerd shit such as books and desks and maps and shit. In the front yard, we got a bunch of interesting plants that this supposed scholar is growing, including Morrowind and Blackreach mushrooms. As you walk through the garden, you'll notice a few crafting stations, so you know you're getting a good deal on this home. Not that you have to pay 700 gold for this one. What I like about this mod is just how cozy it is. It really makes me feel like time passes slower here, and it would be the perfect spot to just have some downtime in Skyrim. Another really cool selling point is that there are no loading screens, so we can just walk directly into the house. It has many rooms, each with its own functions, and would probably run for 10+ million in today's economy. And now let's go back to the coziest town in Skyrim, Riverwood. And there is a specific NPC's house we need to overhaul now, Faendal's. I mean, my best memories with this guy were when I married Camilla Valerius, and I would occasionally catch him trying to sneak out at night. You know, we would play this cute game of hide and seek and catch, basically, where I would have to like chase him down and reload a save, you know, good times. So the least I can do is have his house turn from this to this. It makes the design feel more fitting to an elven hunter and just adds more personality so it doesn't look like just another regular home in Skyrim. The inside is also overhauled from a regular boring copy and pasted house to a nicely organized home with a loft where you'll find the bed. Now you may be asking, Nariva, you said these are player home mods. Why are we taking a look at Faendal's house? Well, I mean, nothing's stopping you from going to him and asking nicely.
I don't like to brag, but I once took down a bear at 300 yards in a blizzard.
And I don't like to brag, but f you. And there we go, yet another player home to add to your list. Now this mod is part of the Ivy Riverwood Overhaul mod, which we might or might not take a look at in a separate video. I am kind of feel like making a Riverwood Overhaul video in the future, the near future. But I don't know, I guess let me know what you think of that. It wouldn't be like a whole ass villages overhaul like I did in the past. Maybe just like focus on Riverwood because it's very cute and all. I don't know, I'm thinking about it. I'm just spitballing here. I'm going off script. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Next. But I'm slowly getting back into the groove of making Skyrim videos. So if you enjoyed and want more content like this, please leave a like and subscribe. But before we actually conclude this video, we need to take a look at the armor mod for today. And this is the one that my character's been wearing for the rest of the video. Can you tell that I'm also going off script for this? Also, yes, I do have a new character preset because I lost my old one due to complete stupidity on my part. So please let me know what you think and what we should name her. This is Iron Rose Armor, a very nice female set coming in 3 different variants. My favorite one is the green one since it's the one that I've been using for the video, but my close second is the blue one. I really like the contrast of colors in that one. The armor also comes with a helmet, which in my opinion it's optional because it looks a little goofy, but overall it's a really cool set for a female warrior, even if at times unrealistic and unpractical. I mean, what idiot would go into battle wearing heels? We do have a heal epidemic in armor mods, don't we, huh? But anyway, it's just very nice to show off an aura farm. I mean, old ladies tend to love it when people do that. And not sure if you noticed, but I'm slowly preparing for the massive video we'll have at the end of the year, which is the Nariva Mod Awards 2025. So this is why this video and the previous one included mods from 2025. No, I'm not gonna review Inigo and Lucian in 2025, no matter how popular and good they are. They're just not recent from this mod. I cannot put it in the 2025 Nariva Mod Awards, okay? If you want to help me to pick the mods for the award show, please feel free to leave a comment and give me some of your favorite mods of this year. You may also consider supporting me on Patreon, as every video they get to have a behind the scenes previews and get the video early. On that note, a massive thank you to my Patreon supporters, so continue to support more and more content here. Your name can also appear in the end of my videos, or you can be roasted to bits. If you choose, then it's even love it to you. I'm having a little bit too much fun with my rotating chair right now, so go ahead and click on the videos. This one is the last video that I had with the followers, and this one is gonna be another video, so go ahead and click. Also, I can't believe it's been this long, but I have an Azim snow globe. Yeah, so I got this for my birthday in December last year from my friend. I fucking love it, but I always forget to put it, so you know what? Keep me, I don't know, just like, remind me to put it in the next video, please. Thank you. And now leave me alone.